A powerful mind is not born in comfort, it is born in confrontation, not with enemies, but with the self. Nietzsche believed that to awaken true strength, one must first walk through the valley of nihilism, the moment when all meaning crumbles, when your gods die and you are left alone with your raw and filtered existence. That is the beginning, not of despair but of transformation. To become terrifyingly strong, you must rebuild from the ashes, not with borrowed truths, but with your own. Strength begins the moment you say no. No to the herd. No to the lies that keep people comfortable. No to the expectations that cage your potential. Nietzsche called this the will to power, not domination over others, but mastery over the self. And to master yourself, you must first refuse to be what the world has shaped you to be. Only then can you become dangerous, because now you think freely. Solitude is feared because it reveals truth. In the silence your thoughts scream. In the stillness your weakness speaks. But Nietzsche knew solitude is not a curse, it is the forge, the place where your mind sharpens like a blade. The strong do not escape solitude, they descend into it, and they emerge transformed, not just intelligent, but untouchable. The strong mind is not just intelligent, it is militant. Every thought is a weapon, every idea a battlefield. Nietzsche wrote not to please, but to provoke. A dangerous mind does not seek peace with the world, it confronts it. It challenges, questions, dismantles, and that makes it terrifying. Because the one who cannot be deceived cannot be controlled. To be truly strong, you must walk beyond morality, beyond good and evil. Nietzsche didn't mean evil acts, but liberation from the labels that bind. When your mind is free, truly free, it no longer fits into the moral boxes others use to tame themselves. And that freedom, it terrifies, because it cannot be predicted, it cannot be owned, it simply is. Nietzsche believed that solitude is not loneliness, but the crucible in which the strongest minds are forged. When you withdraw from the noise, from the expectations of the herd, you begin to hear the whisper of your own thoughts. In that silence, you are no longer a product of the world, you become the architect of your own reality. Solitude terrifies the weak because it confronts them with their own hollowness. But for the strong, it becomes a sanctuary and a weapon. To build a terrifying mind is to embrace contradiction, not as confusion, but as fuel. The average person seeks certainty. The strong mind thrives in paradox. You believe and doubt, love and question, hope and suffer simultaneously. Nietzsche knew that power comes from tension, from holding opposing truths without collapsing. This is where your mind becomes unbreakable, not by escaping conflict, but by absorbing it, shaping it, becoming one with it. The terrifying mind is not built in pleasure, it is built in the death of comfort. When you strip away your illusions, your addictions, your easy answers, what remains? Pain, but pain is the doorway. Nietzsche called it necessary suffering. The strong mind doesn't avoid it. It walks through it, laughs at it, drinks it like bitter wine, because only by dancing with pain do you awaken the God within. A terrifying mind is a battlefield, disciplined, relentless, always sharpening. Your greatest war is not with the world, but with yourself, with your laziness, your fear, your distractions. Nietzsche believed in self-overcoming. You are both tyrant and rebel, master and beast. Each day, you must conquer your weaker self. That internal warfare is where the mind becomes a sword sharp, dangerous, divine. Nietzsche's Bermensch doesn't cry for pity. He laughs, not because life is easy, but because he has transcended tragedy. When the mind becomes terrifying, it doesn't need applause. It dances alone, it creates values. It makes art from chaos. The laugh of the Bermensch is not joy, it is defiance. A hymn sung from the mountaintop of the self.